Hello all, welcome back to the channel AutoAI Learners. I am Naresh Kumar and back with another interesting video today. Guys, OpenAI released their AI Agent Builder, right? So let me walk you through AI Agent Builder, how it is and how to build agents in AI Agent Builder, and also we will discuss how it is giving competition to n8n, or is it better than n8n, or is it going to kill n8n, right? Video is going to be very interesting. You will definitely like the content. Please hit like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into the AI Agent Builder platform. Yes, let's open the browser and go to the Google, search for OpenAI Agent Builder, right? OpenAI Agent Builder. So just find out Agent Builder from OpenAI platform and then click on Agent Builder. So if you are already not signed in, it will ask you for login or sign up. I have already signed in, so it is directly taking me to the dashboard, right? Just click on dashboard. So this is the interface you are going to see. This is the chart interface, by the way. So what we need to do, we need to go to Agent Builder. Just select Agent Builder. So I have already built a small RAG system. We are going to replicate one more RAG system from the scratch, right? Click on create. Once you click on create, by default they will give you the start node and my agent node. So this is your workflow name. By default it will be a new workflow. So if you want to edit this workflow, you just click on this three dots over here. So there is some issue in the platform. Let me refresh the website and then click on here. I don't know, it is not allowing me to change it. Yeah, so there is three dots over here. Click there. It will give you the option called rename. Click on rename. Then it will ask you the name of this workflow. So I am going to give workflow name as RAG demo, or I'll do AutoAI Learners RAG, AutoAI Learners RAG, right? Okay, just rename. So your workflow name is renamed, right? So this is the start node where your user inputs will be received in this start node. By default it will be stored in a variable called input underscore as underscore test. So if you want to keep some more variables, you always have the option here. Click on add. So it will ask you what kind of variable you need, whether you need to store a string, number, boolean, or object or list, whatever type data type you want, you can select. So for this demo I'm not going to consider any external variables. Whatever user query will be come and saved into input as text variable, right? So after that you have to take agent. So what I'll do, my agent, I will be having a couple of agents, or three agents. My first agent will be a classifier. What classifier will do? Classifier will do whether user is greeting or user is asking a question about the company. If you want, you can also have one more classification as other. So apart from company question or greeting, if user asks any question, you can simply deny that question, that I will only answer related to company questions. I don't have any knowledge other than company's documents, right? So let me click on this my agent. So you can see that right side there is a pop-up over here. By default name is my agent. What I'll do, I'll change, since it is doing classification, I'll give the name as a classifier, right? So I have given the name as a classifier, and then what we need to do, we need to give instructions, right? So what I'll do here, I will instruct to the this agent as you are helpful as let me delete this, you are helpful assistant. I will write as you are a classifier agent. You are a classifier agent. Classify the user agent, user query. Classify the user query intent, right? Classify the user query intent as general or company related question or general company related question, or one more will be other, right? So what it will do, it will simply whatever user asks the query will be received by the classifier, and classifier will be classified into either one section, either as a general query, which means greeting, right? Let me say greeting instead of general, greeting, or company related question or other question. If other than greeting or other than company related question, it will treat as a other question, right? Once this is done, then since it is a classifier agent, you don't need to select any tools, and then you have the option here, include chat history. By default it is selected. So if you off it, this classifier will not be having context of previous user messages, right? So if you want, you can turn off. For my case, I am turning on, so that my classifier will be having context of the previous user, right? So once this is done, then you have to select the model. By default GPT-5 they are selecting. What I'll do, I'll go with GPT 4.1 nano or mini, because these are fastest and as well as cost efficient models, right? So let me select GPT 4.1 nano, and then if you want to access any tools, you can give the tools option. You can have the tools option here. Since this is a straight classifier, it doesn't require any tool, so I am not going to assign any tool here. Then there is a output format, right? If an output format, there are a couple of options. Text, JSON, and as well as a widget. Let's say if you need to build any front-end widget, like a user card. Let's say you are building a flight booking system, right? And user asks flights between Bangalore to Delhi. Then you can instead of replying him text or JSON, you can reply him with a beautiful widget over there, right? It means you can create a card. In the card you can give a beautiful flight icons. So basically it is a custom HTML widget you can give. So since it is a classifier, I don't want text or I don't want a widget, then I'll select a JSON, right? Once you select the JSON, it will ask you to add the schema. Let's click on add schema. Then name, by default it is giving response schema. If you want, you can change it. For me, right now I am not going to change it. And then click on add properties. So I'll give the property name. What I'll do, property name I'll give as a classifier underscore output. Classifier underscore output. So this is going to be my variable name, and I have to select what type of variable it is, whether it is a string or whether it is a number, boolean, or enum. Enum means, you know, right? It's a list of accepted values, right? So let me select enum over here. Once you select the enum, it will ask what values you are expecting from the classifier, right? First thing will be, I am expecting either it is greeting, right? Greeting. Then it is related to company question, company. I'm going here as a company, and then other. So my classifier responsibility is to classify whether it is a greeting or whether it is a company related question or it is other question, right? So this classifier will reply any one of these three, either greeting, either company, or other. So based on the classifier reply, now I will have my own logic, right? Just click on update. That's it. Right. So classifier is done. If you want to test whether classifier is working fine or not, just go to click on preview over here. So it will give you a chart interface for the testing. Let me do hi and see what output it gives. So you can see that my agent has given as greeting, right? So generally hi is false under greeting, so it is given me greeting as the output. Let me test one more question, like what is leave policy? So obviously leave policy is related to company, so I'm expecting output as a company. Let me see what output it gives. Right. So you can see that classifier output is company. Then let me ask, who is the Prime Minister of India? Who is the Prime Minister of India? So obviously it should give other as a response, because so it is not related to company, and as well as it is not a greeting message, right? So my classifier is working fine. Then you can close this preview. What is my next step? Once I get the output from the classifier, I have three possible values as a output, right? So either after classifier agent, either I have to take company related path, company question related path, or I have to take a greeting path, or I have to take other path. So three paths available paths over here. So what I need a if condition to differentiate which output I am getting and which path to choose, right? So simply if you go over left side here, there is a logic option. Here you have a if else option over here. Just click on if else. It will come here. Just drag drop connect this classifier to the if else node, right? So you can see over here, this is my if else node. So you can define n number of conditions here, So first name is case name. It is optional. Still I am going to give. My first condition will be greeting. So let's see what is my condition. See, these are my output variables. My output is, you can see in my previous node, it is classifier underscore output, right? So what I have to do is, first I have to type input. Dot, then I have to take output underscore parsed. Inside output underscore parsed, I have to take classifier output. So dot classifier output underscore output, right? Then my model output will be greeting, right? So greeting, that's it. So what it does, if classifier gives greeting as an output, then this condition will become true. Otherwise it falls into another condition, right? So since I have three conditions, so I need else if true, right? So just click on add here, and then this is going to be company questions path, and my condition would be same variable I am taking, because same variable we will get the output, right? Equal to this time it will give you company as a output if it is company related question. Also you can have multiple logical and all these type of logical statements are available. If you want, you can add it. So in this case it is not required, so I am not going to add it. So if our output is not falls under greeting or not falls under company, then obviously it will go to the else case, or you can add one more else if also, not a issue, right? So now you can see that I have a start node, I have a classifier node, and then I have greeting node, company questions, and then else question. If it is others, it will go to else section, right? So let me fill up greeting first. I'll go through here. So new node, I have to take agent node, right? My agent name I'll give you as a greeting agent. This name is not standards, right? You can give any name, whatever you want. Instruction I am just going to give, you are an agent who is responsible for answering greeting related questions. So if you want any extra instructions for an agent, you can give like always respond politely, whatever. If you want, you can add it, those things. So I'll add that, always respond politely to the user message, right? So this is my output. A model GPT-5 is not required for that because this is simple. Even 3.5 turbo also you can use. Let me use GPT 4.1 mini for this too, and it doesn't require any tool because it is simple greeter. Output format I'll keep as it is as a text, because if user sends hi, then it has to respond with hi, how can I help you, how can I assist you, right? So it is a simple text message, so I am keeping text as it is, right? Now my classifier is ready, and my condition is ready, and my greeting agent ready. Let me test this greeting agent is working fine or not. So click on preview and then send hi to the system, right? So my classifier output is greeting, and it is going to my greeting agent. You can see that it is it gone through if else statement, and then it gone through greeting agent, right? So greeting agent is greeting that hello, how can I assist you today, right? So these greeting messages are done. Then company related questions, we need to build a RAG system, that we'll see later. Then we'll else part will we can finish soon. So let me finish else part first. So drag drop, then it will ask you a new node, then click on agent, right? Once you select agent, this agent is actually you no need to keep agent here, because you can simply hard code a text saying that apart from company related questions, I don't have any authority to answer. So a simple text is fine. Let me see if simple text node is available or what. I'm not sure whether it is available or not. So let me do one thing. Let me take the agent itself. So this agent is responsible for, I'll give other agent. You are responsible for answering politely to the user. This question can't be answered. This question can't be answered. Then select the model. Again, I'm selecting GPT 4.1 Nano. I'm not going to give any tools, and output format I'm keeping text as it is, right? Right. So once it is done, let me preview and check, and I'll ask who is CM of Karnataka. So it has to go to start node, then classifier node, then if else node. Classifier gives output as a other. If else node, it gone through, then it gone through other agent, and it is politely saying I am sorry, I cannot answer that question, right? So my greeting agent is working fine, and then my other agent is also working fine, and I am left over with company related questions, right? So let me finish that company related questions agent too. You just hold on this bubble, and then drag the line. So it will ask you to create a new node. Just select agent, right? Once you select agent, it is give the name company agent. Instruction is going to be very simple. I will tell you are an agent for answering company related questions. Keep answers always grounded, and use a vector database to answer the questions, right? And use company vector database. I'll say company vector database attached for answering questions, right? So prompt is very simple. If you want, you can change. I simply instructed that you are an agent for answering company related questions. Keep answers always grounded, and use company vector database attached for answering questions, right? So chart history, if you want, you can keep as it is. Model, I'm going to select again 4.1 Nano, right? Once model is got selected, then it will ask you output format. This time it's a straight text format, so I don't need to select any output format. Now we need a tool, right? We need to assign a vector database to this tool, right? Then only it will check our document and answer the company related questions, right? So for that, what I have to do, I have to go to tools section and click on plus. Once you click on plus, it is asking couple of questions, couple of options, 4-5 options it is giving. Client tool, MCP server, file search, code interpreter, and as well as function, right? So you can have a custom function tool as well. So since we are building a RAG system, I am going to upload files. I am going to select file search, right? Just click on file search. Then it will ask you to drag drop files. So before that, what I'll do, I'll go and select vector store first, right? Click on, then it will vector store ID. So if you don't have any vector store ID till now, what you can do is just click on vector stores. It will navigate you through vector stores section. I have already one function. What I'll do, let me delete this, delete vector store. So I'll create a new vector store, and then I will add the files, right? Just click on create over here and then give vector store name. I will give a company vector store, right? Company vector store. And then once you so your vector store is ready, right? We just created a vector store. We haven't assigned any files inside this vector store, right? So let me dump couple of files into this. Just go to the bottom and click on add files over here. Then you will see the upload option here. Click on upload. So I have couple of PDF files which are you can see over here: AutoAI Learners medical policy, and as well as AutoAI Learners leave policy. Honestly, I too don't know what content is inside over there because I just downloaded from the ChatGPT. So let me open and go through it. Then we will see. So once you are done this, you have an advanced option over here. Then you can select chunk size. It means what? Let's say your document might be containing huge data, right? So you cannot insert huge data dump into DB as it is, because when you are retrieving the data, your agent has limited context, right? So if data is more than your agent's context, then agent could not answer your question. So for that, what we need to chunk the data, right? There are different, so you have different chunking strategies. Simple chunking strategy would be based on your character length. You can give character length 1000, and you can give chunk overlap as 100 or 200, which will work, but most of the cases it won't work fine. So you have another chunking strategy as recursive text splitter, right? So I think OpenAI will be using I don't know what chunking strategy they are using, but they are asking chunking size. So let me do one thing. I will give 1000 as my chunk size, and then I'll give 200 or 300 as my chunk overlap, and then click on attach. So it will process your documents, and then your vector store will be ready, right? So you can see over here, this is your, you can see that estimated usage charge 0 KB hours so far this month, but they will charge $0.1 per GB per day. This is per day cost, not per month cost. If you have a 1 GB data in vector storage, then they will charge you $0.1 per day, right? Based on that, you can calculate what will be the month cost, right? So my vector database is ready. So I just need this vector database ID. So you can see over here, click here, my vector storage ID will be copied, right? Go to your agent builder and then enter your vector store ID, right? Once you enter the ID, it will fetch that vector store. I have given company vector store, that vector store is fetched, and then click on select, right? So your tool assigning is done, right? So once it is done, then your agent is ready, right? Now what we have done, let me go through once again. We have taken a start node, we have taken a classifier node which will classify user query into 3 categories, either greeting or company related question or other. So if it is a greeting, we have assigned one more agent for greeting agent. Hello, how can I help you? Because a greeting will be differ from each user. Some users say hi, some users say hello, some users say I am Naresh, some users say I am from AutoAI Learners. So different kinds of greetings will be available there. So keeping static text will not be good idea, I felt. So that's why I have assigned a greeting agent over there. Then company related questions, obviously we need an agent, because our agent has to communicate with the LLM, and as well as our agent has to communicate with vector database. So for that I have created one more agent, company agent. And for others I created other agent, but what it will do, if you want to reduce your LLM token cost, what you can do, instead of other agent, I can simply let me delete this. So if you click on other agent, right top corner you can see delete option. Click on delete so that it will be deleted. What I'll do, I'll drag one more node here, and I'll keep end node. So what this end node will do, end node will give always a static text as a output, right? Go to edit schema. So what is my property? My property will be other output, right? So it will be a string. I don't want any enum or a boolean. What I will do, I will simply hardcode as I am sorry, I am not authorized to answer this question. You can have anything, right? I don't have any knowledge on this question. So basically whatever you want, you can add it, and then click on update. So let me test this first quickly. Click on preview and then ask who is Naresh? Who is Naresh? So it went to others and it gave to end node, and end node replied output as I am sorry, I am not authorized to answer this question. So this node is working fine, correct. Now my company agent I didn't test till now. Let me test that too. Click on preview and then ask, can you tell me about my company sick leaves. Hit enter. Let me see what classifier gives. So classifier this time gives classifier output as a company, so that it will go to company agent, right? And then company agent will be searching in your vector database, and it is telling that your company's sick leave policy entitles employees to 12 days of sick leave per calendar year. So you can see over here, this is the source of the document. So this data is coming from this source. File name is called AutoAI Learners leave policy, right? So what you did is it is grounding the answer, and it is showing from which document it has got this answer. So let me check medical policy also. Can you please summarize my medical policy? Summarize my company medical policy. So it is executing it again. It went my classifier gives output as a company, so that it will go to company's agent, and company agent has been given this output. Your company's medical policy aims to provide all employees with access, so on so on, it has given. So my RAG agent is working fine, right? Then what's next? Next step would be connecting this RAG agent with the front end system. Let's see how we are going to connect that system, right? Yeah. Let's connect this agent with front end. For that, what we have to do, we have to go to this section called code over here. Just click on code. So you have a couple of options. Either you can use a chat kit, which is developed by OpenAI. So you need this workflow ID for hosting it, and as well as if you want to host your code, you have Agent SDK as well. Currently they are supporting two languages. One is TypeScript and then Python. So what you can do is you can take this full Python code and then you can deploy in your own system, right? Second option would be using a chart kit, right? So what I will do, I will use a chart kit, and they have a chart kit quick start option over here. Let me click on chart kit quick start. So it will take you to this, then click on deploy in your product. So once you come here, it will show you embed your agent in chart kit or write your own code using agents SDK. So using agents SDK, your backend will be ready, but you need to write your front end, right? So just for this video, I am going to use embed your agent using chart kit. Just click on this chart kit, then you can see the starter app here. You can click the starter app here. Just click on starter app. It will take you to this starter app, right? So what I will do, I will quickly download this code. I'll quickly download this code and then run. I think this is run over. This is run on. This is written based on Next.js application. This is written based on Next.js application, right? So what I will do, I'll let me clone this repo. Go to my Git bash. So let me select Git bash, or you can directly select from GitHub itself. So let me go to documents path, and then I'll use git clone. This URL I need to give so that it will clone this complete thing into my local system, right? Let me paste it. I have got several options. Let me clean it, right? And then click enter. So once you click enter, it will start cloning this GitHub repo into your system. So let me see whether it is downloaded or not. Let's go to that particular folder. So you can see that OpenAI chart kit starter app has been downloaded, right? So what I have to do now, I have to run this front-end application. So what I'll do, I'll open with Visual Studio Code. So let me open Visual Studio Code. So I'll go file, new window. Then let me select file, open folder. So where I will select whatever downloaded now, OpenAI chart kit starter app, then select folder, right? So this is my project folder I have been downloaded, right? So let's follow the steps what they are telling us here. So what they once you download, they are telling install the dependencies. For that, what you need to do, just open a command prompt or a terminal, new terminal. Then you need to install the dependencies. For that, what you have to do, you have to execute a command called npm install, which will install all the dependencies required by this project, right? So before doing npm install, what you have to check is whether you have installed Node.js or not. You have to check. For that, what I'll do, I'll quickly execute node -version. So then it will give you version 22.20. So you might be having older versions, 18, 19 or 20. Anything is fine, but you need a Node.js version, Node.js to be installed in your system, right? So I already have a Node.js. So what I'll do, I'll execute quickly command npm install. So it will take some time because all the packages required by this project has to be installed. So if you open package.json, so these are the packages required by this project. So it will be installed one by one, right? So meanwhile what I'll do, I'll go to this environment file. So it is env.example. What they are telling, they are telling create your environment file. So what they told that change copy.env example to .env.local. So basically they are telling that .env.example to you have to rename as .env.local. So let me go through it and then click on rename. So what I will do, instead of example, I will rename it as a local .env.local. So once this is done, you have to add couple of values. One is OpenAI API key, which I have already added from my OpenAI platform. Right. Second one is public chat kit workflow ID. Right. So let us go through our workflow, what we have built. So this is our workflow. When we went to this code section, you can see that there is a workflow ID available here. Right. Copy this workflow ID and then go back to your project. Just replace this. Control V. That's it. Save it. Once you save it, so we have already done a couple of options. We have installed all dependencies and then we have created our own environment file with our own keys. So we have done already configuration too. Then what we have to do, we have to run the app. So before run, what I'll do, I'll do npm run build. Just click npm run build. So this will build the project. Once it is built, then you have to use npm start, which will give you a URL where you can access your front-end project. Right. So let it build. So while it is building, what we have to do, we have to do one more step over in platform.openai. See, till now our agent we are not published to the outer world. Correct. So even though I have a local project in my system, my project cannot connect with this agent because this agent I haven't published it. So what I have to do, I have to go and click on publish button. Once you click on publish button, it is confirming the name again. I am not going to change AutoAI Learners RAG and then click on publish. Right. Done. So your agent has been published and this is your workflow ID and you can access this agent anywhere in the world. Correct. Okay. Now go to your code. So the build is done. Then what you have to do, you have to run one more command called npm start. Just click on npm start. So it has successfully built our project. Right. And we have also used our own OpenAI API key and as well as our workflow ID. So straight away, if you go to this URL, it will give you the front end part. And so the project is running at localhost port 3000. In case if you are running any software on port 3000, it may give you error. So what you have to do, you have to kill existing software which is running on port 3000 and then execute npm start. So let me go to the front end. It should connect automatically to my workflow ID since I have already given my workflow ID. Right. Just click on that localhost 3000. It will take you to the UI screen. So you can see that my UI is loaded successfully and then connected to my agent. So let me test my agent now. Let me say, hi, I am Naresh. So my classifier should identify this as a greeting, right? You can see that my classifier has identified it's a greeting and replied as, hello Naresh, it's nice to meet you. How can I assist you today? So let me test other questions and I will ask, who is Naresh? So let me see, it should give, classifier should give other and then, right, classifier output is other. And then system should say that I am sorry, but I am not authorized to answer that question. Is there anything else I can help you with? Right. So now let me ask about company's policy. Right. So can you explain me about sick leave policy in the company? Right. So now classifier agent should identify this as a company related question. So you can see that classifier output is a company, and then it is giving the answer. The company's sick policy allows employees to take up to 12 days of sick leave per calendar year. So in case if you have any doubt, let me open the document. So it is over in downloads. So this is my leave policy. So let me search for types of leaves, casual leaves and then sick leaves. So you can see that I have sick leaves which are 12 days per calendar year, and my agent successfully connected to our vector store and then replied to this question. So let me test with a couple more questions. Can I encash my leaves in the financial year end? So let us see. It should classifier should give as a company related question. Yes, it is working fine. And then our agent is fetching according to company's leave policy. Earned leaves can be carried forward up to 30 days, but there is no provision for encashing leaves at the end of the financial year. Casual and sick leaves are not encashable. That's it, guys. So we have successfully built RAG agent using OpenAI Agent Builder. Right now, let us talk about, is this agent builder kills n8n? In my honest opinion, I don't think so. Right now, it is able to beat n8n because the n8n, the community they have, the nodes they have, right? So it has huge nodes. You no need to write any single line of code for interacting with Telegram or for interacting with WhatsApp or for interacting with Slack, Gmail, etc., etc. And if you come to this OpenAI Agent Builder, you can see that there are very less options are available, and we can understand that since it is a starting stage, it may require time to grow, right? So right now, my comment would be OpenAI Agent Builder will be nowhere a competitor to n8n, at least in the near future. And we don't know what will happen in the future. Let us see, and we expect more options from OpenAI Builder. That's it. Thank you so much. Please like the video and then subscribe. Thank you.